this video, I will be talking about this gigantic consolidation phase on Bitcoin that will be creating an enormous move on the market anytime soon. And as well, next week, the inflation reports in the US will be getting released. And I will be exactly talk about my prediction, what I think the inflation is going to be like, and what you should be expecting from this report. So don't miss out on today's update video because I will be discussing all the most important charts right now. So don't forget to slap up that like button. Yesterday we were very close by smashing it back up above 400 likes. Can we do it on today's update video? That will be absolutely incredible. So don't forget to slap up that like button right now, and let's jump straight away in towards the content. And realistically speaking, I am currently looking at the 1 hour time frame, and what can we see over here? I mean, if I straight away look at this chart right here, it is just still looking extremely dangerous, right? Like I told every single time on my channel, as long as we're not flipping these higher levels here, also in the daily time frame, I'm currently looking only in the 1 hour time frame, but as long as we're not flipping above these high levels, we're still performing and creating lower highs on that 4 hourly time frame. So yes, right now, in fact, we are once again performing a lower high on the 1 hour time frame, on the daily time frame, on the 4 hourly time frame, and this is indeed looking very weak. But if I'm starting to zoom in towards the imminent short term, we were clearly seeing that Bitcoin, of course, create a new high on the market. However, we created that double top, and like I warned you on the channel, we created an M pattern, and after we broke the neckline, we straight away moved towards the downside, and currently it looks to be that the market is getting suppressed even more. So what is going to be happening next? I mean, I don't really see something really playing out on that 1 hour time frame, so I will be starting my analysis, of course, on the 4 hourly time frame right now. And if I'm looking at the 4 hourly time frame, because like we can see over the course of the past, what is it, 40 days, 43 days, Bitcoin has been going sideways. We've been not really moving. And also, if we're looking at the daily Bollinger Bands, we can see that the Bollinger Bands is very narrow right now. And if you want to be seeing more about that, check out yesterday's update video right there. But the Bollinger Bands is very narrow right now, and that is meaning that Bitcoin will most certainly create anytime soon very big volatility. But currently what we can see is that we are having a significant downward sloping resistance line on the 4 hourly time frame with more than 3 very successful rejections, and every single rejection basically send the Bitcoin down at least 5% towards the downside. And like you can see, also we've been creating an upward sloping support line, and so far we've been touching the upward sloping support line for about 5 times right now. So if we do break below it, definitely it's going to be looking bad for Bitcoin. But of course, for me as well, I'm going to be looking at these horizontal levels of support right here of Bitcoin. If we do break below the upward sloping support line and the support box, I honestly think we could be going down for levels around $17,000 for Bitcoin. Also still, if we do break bullish, I will only flip extremely bullish on Bitcoin if we do manage to be breaking above the red box of resistance. What is basically the majority of the resistance in this whole range we've been trading in. I mean, for the past 43 days we've been trading in this range, we've basically getting rejected by the same level every single time, and that is that level of 20.4k. What is suppressing the Bitcoin price action actually every single time. And the reason why I currently think Bitcoin has been a little bit boring is because next week on the 13th of October, we will be getting the new inflation reports from the month of September. And currently the prediction is that it is going to be coming in around the 8.1% towards 8.2%. And of course, like we do know, if the inflation is going to come in colder, so lower than expected, we are going to see a significant pump on all markets, and probably such kind of a pump could extend in towards the end of the month. So it's going to be very important that the inflation is going to come in lower, because then we probably will see the Federal Reserve being a little bit less hawkish, and they will probably slow down their aggressive rate hiking behavior like they are currently doing. So that is going to be very important to monitor. If it's going to come in hotter than expected, so if it's going to be above 8.2%, we will be expecting, of course, a significant dump. And this report will be getting released in exactly 4 days from now on, so make sure to get ready. And probably the big volatility is also going to come somewhere around this event. And actually, if we're going to be looking at the Trueflation website, we can currently see that basically last month we have been seeing a decrease of 1.2% in inflation, and Trueflation has been so far pretty accurate for me, and currently the Trueflation is around 8.1%. But like we do know, usually the Federal Reserve tends to give, of course, lower inflation reports than inflation actually is, because yeah, they're trying to fool you, they're trying to mess around around with you. So my expectation right now, since I've been seeing that the decline has been approximately 1.2% over the last month, we could be potentially start to see also a little bit more of a decline over here in the next report. Well, the prediction is only a decline of 0.1%, and Trueflation is actually predicting a decline of an approximately 1%. So I will be definitely say, no guaranteed at all, this is just a prediction I'm currently making, is that the inflation is going to come in colder, so that it is going to come in lower than expected. And if that happens, the market is probably going to be moving up. And if that happens, we will probably see a pump on all markets. So this is, of course, an expectation I currently have on the market. However, I will definitely still be very careful. I will be very patient, and I will definitely wait to see whether we are going to be breaking above these resistance levels I just talked about. However, if you do want to be benefiting from the massive volatility that's probably going to come up in 4 days from now on, make sure to sign up a new account on Bybit, because if you right now sign up a new account on Bybit, deposit $1,000 and be very much aware you have to use the link in the description if you want to be eligible for this insane deposit bonus. Deposit $1,000 and you can get a free $1,000 long or short position on Ethereum, and due to that you could be massively benefit from all the market volatility that's going to come here. So make sure to check this out right now here and claim your free $1,000 position. Furthermore, looking at Bitcoin on that daily time frame, we can still see that we are having that descending triangle, and we're forming a small little what is a daily uptrend right here, right? So if we do break the daily uptrend, could be, of course, definitely a sign for worry for Bitcoin, but as long as we're holding up towards it, that will be absolutely amazing. Also, what we can currently see is that this downtrend here is getting established on the daily time frame. This is basically a downtrend that has been around since May 2022, and currently it's in a 130-day downtrend because I've not adjusted it correctly yet, but we have been trading in a downtrend for 130 days, like you can currently see right here. So 130 days in a downtrend, and basically this trend line has been getting us rejected every single time. So also this will be a very important level to be breaking above, and right now it's currently trading around $20,000. If we will be seeing a significant pump, significantly closing above $20,000, we're breaking this level and things could be starting to be shaping up and looking pretty good once again for Bitcoin. So definitely a level to keep your eyes wide open on. Also, daily time frame, we're still forming that falling wedge. This could definitely come still down towards levels around $17,000 to $18,000 for Bitcoin and still be trading in a pattern. So if Bitcoin dumps and comes down to $18,000, nothing is going to be, there's not really going to be a big problem. However, we will be just consolidate even longer in this pattern. But yeah, definitely we've been consolidating for quite a while right now. We've been trading in this range for the past 120 days, and I can guarantee you there's going to be one point that we're going to be breaking outside of this range. Whether it's going to be bearish or bullish, we will be seeing a big move anytime soon for Bitcoin happening. So make sure to get ready and make sure to benefit from the volatile move, because the volatility is something you should be benefiting from in this market. Then weekly time frame, Bitcoin still consolidating, like I told you, almost on every single time frame. I do know these are the most boring times in the market. I am very much aware about it, but these are also one of the best opportunities you will probably get in the market. Currently, we're creating a falling wedge, typical bullish bias pattern on the weekly time frame. We're trading on a low. We're creating a bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. And actually, if I remove my drawings, if I put it on logarithmic, and if I do also open up the EMA ribbon, you can see that we've been trading in a significant downtrend on the EMA ribbon, but historically speaking, those are the periods where the big opportunity comes. And so that was the thing I want to be saying here. Of course, I do know the bear market could last way longer. We could go even further towards the downside, but the risk is definitely very low for accumulating Bitcoin right now, and to be in a potential profit in 1 or 2 years from here on is probably very likely. So of course, make sure to do your own research, but for me, everything is coming together once again here. I am buying more Bitcoin every single day. That's my strategy. Make sure to have a strategy yourself as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn on how to make passive income in crypto, check out the videos that are currently popping up above. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.